Yo, 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 what is up? What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another edition of our watch along. It is another round of Champions League games after the ones that were played yesterday. This time round, it is the Wednesday games, match day 3, and we are here to do at least a couple of watch alongs. That is Frankfurt versus Liverpool, and of course Chelsea versus Ajax. Of course, those are not the only games that are taking place. We'll also keep you updated on all the other games and every other goal that is going in from across Europe. And as always, if it's your first time here, do subscribe to the channel, and of course like the video as well, and make sure you also turn on the notification bell so that you can always be alerted when we go live. Yeah, so hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys have had a wonderful day, whether productive days, whether at work or sorting out your own things. This now you can sit back, just enjoy a night of Champions League football, which I have a feeling is going to be super epic. If it's any close to the night that we had yesterday, where goals were flying in left, right, center. Anyway, this one is also going to be an epic one. Let's hope that it's going to be the case, because I have a very interesting ties that are taking place today. So let's just get through the lineups, starting with Chelsea versus Ajax game. That is our featured game, or rather one of the games that will be following today. So it's gonna be epic. I can see the Chelsea lineup is very different. I don't know what they are doing today, but seems that they may have rested their entire team. So, but anyway, let us see how the game goes. So that is the lineup for Chelsea. Chelsea, yes, I think they have made like around, this should be around 11 changes, yes, because we covered their game of the weekend against Forest, and they've actually made 11 changes to the starting lineup. So Jorgensen in goal, Hato, the new left back, Tosin, Aradabayo, Fofana, and Caicedo make up the defensive line. Then, of course, in midfield, you have Enzo and Lavia. Actually, Lavia is the one who started. So, actually, they have made the 10 changes because Lavia started in that game. Then, of course, in midfield, or other forwards, you have Bonanote. They are just going to swap with Esteval, because Esteval is going to play on the right, Bonanote through the middle, and of course Gittens on the left, and then of course Magui as the lone striker up front. For Ajax, Ajax coming into this tournament, or rather this game, on the back of back-to-back defeats. Yes, they are sitting on 0 points, no goals scored, 6 conceded. They have Pasver as the goalkeeper, Rosa, Itakura, this is who? Sutalo and Bas in defense, McConnell, Glock, and Taylor in midfield, and then Moro, Veghorst, and Godis as the forwards. As you remember, guys, this guy right here is called Hato. He was actually signed by Chelsea from Ajax Amsterdam. On the bench for Chelsea, have Robert Sanchez, Cucurella, Pedro Neto, Andrea Santos, Trevor Chaloba, Chris James, Tyreek George, Josh Ashempong, Reggie Walsh, Garnacho, and Merrick. For Ajax, they have Jaros, Gael, Riga, Hakens, Edvansen, Davy Klassen, Unadu, Mokio, Kim Fritz, Aldaz, and Bounda. So that is the team that makes up a featured game, one of the featured games, Chelsea versus Ajax. And then, of course, our other featured game is between Eintracht Frankfurt versus Liverpool. Eintracht Frankfurt versus Liverpool. And of course, Eintracht Frankfurt, they have Zetera in goal, Tiate, Coach, Amanda, and Nissen in defense. Mario Götze, Henry Class. This is not Henry Class. It's Larsson. It's not Henry Class. I don't know what I was thinking about Henry Larsson. Larsson in midfield. Then, of course, Brown, Doan, and Krauf in forwards. Then, of course, the lone striker is Barthoya. For Liverpool, yeah, their lineup is pretty much interesting. Yeah, a whole lot of changes. Mamadashvili in goal, Frimpong, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Curtis Jones, Sabozla, and Florian Wirtz in midfield. And then forwards, you have Eketike on the right, Isak through the middle, and Gakpo on the left. So this is the first time that you're going to see Isak and Eketike play together. In the previous other start together, because in the previous games it either be one or the other who has started while the other one has been on the bench. For the subs bench for Frankfurt, they have Chaibi, Bokad, Shikri, Wahi, Dahoud, Chandler, Buta, Michi Batshuayi, Grant, Collins, Santos, and Uzan. And then, of course, for Liverpool, you have Joe Gomez, Outaro Endo, Milos Kakes, Alexis McAllister, Mohamed Salah, Conor Bradley, Chiesa, Woodman, and Rio. That is the team for Frankfurt versus Liverpool. And of course, another big game that you're also going to look at. Let us just look at this lineup between Madrid and Juventus. Yes, this is the other game that's also taking place at the same time. Have Couture in goal, Valverde, Militao, Asensio, Carreras, Vinicius Jr., Ada Gula, Chouameni, Brahim Diaz, then of course Bellingham and Mbappe up front. For Juventus, they have Gregorio in goal, Gatti, Rugani, and Kelly in defense, Kalulu, Thuram, Mason Mackenzie, and of course Cambiaso in midfield, and Netanyahu Krompias, Vlahovic, and Yildiz as the forwards. For the bench, they have Kamavinga, Edrich, Rodrigo, Lunin, Garcia, Fran Garcia, Falan Mendes, Fran Gonzalez, Mastatuano, and of course Pinar. For Juventus, they have Perin, Locatelli, they have a present midfielder, Consensao, the Grover, Adzic, Kostic, Openda, Miretti, Mario, Jonathan David, and Fuscaldo. So that is the team for Real Madrid and Juventus. We can also have a look at the Tottenham Monaco game. I have a Kosh, Keller, Salisu, and Henry. For Monaco, Outara, Koulibaly, Teze, Diatara, and then Akiuche, Fati, and Balogan as the forwards. For Tottenham, we have Vicario, Pedro Porro, Achigre, Danso, Van der Ven, Bagvile, Bentancur, Palinia, Odegaard, Richarlison, and Mohamed Kudus. So that is the lineup for the Monaco versus Tottenham game. Of course, I'm not going to cover all of them, but we're going to keep you updated on all the scores as they go in. So let's just set up the scoreboards there. We're just about ready to start the games. Yeah, the lineups have actually come through, so both teams have already made their way onto the pitch. So we're just waiting for the referee to blow his whistle so that we can start this game. So Liverpool will be hoping that at least they manage to get a few victories, because they have been so poor lately. They have been so poor. In fact, they've had 4 defeats on the spin. It's been defeat upon defeat for Liverpool. So, but anyway, let's hope that their fortunes are gonna change in this game. And of course, we are off. Frankfurt versus Liverpool is off. Frankfurt, of course, playing in their usual jersey, actually their home jersey of all black. Or black from head to toe. And then, of course, for Liverpool, as always, all red. Yeah, so the game has already kicked off. Let's see whether the Chelsea game has also kicked off as well. It's actually an early corner to Frankfurt. They're already on the attack against Liverpool. Yep. Chelsea game has also kicked off. So both features games have already kicked off. So we're gonna see how these games do develop. Uh, the Chelsea game. Let's hope that they're not gonna be overwhelmed by Ajax because they have made so many changes. But it's good. At least it shows that their squad depth is actually very, very good. The corner into the box cleared by Konate. As far as Frimpong, yeah. So yeah, I do hope that Liverpool are able to turn their fortunes around because it's been a very, very poor showing by Liverpool so far, especially in the past four games. They're on a very, very dismal run of four defeats in a row. So let's hope that they'll be able to turn things around in this game. At least they've got the likes of Isak and Eketike up front. So let's hope that those two at least are gonna keep in the goals for them. Currently, their shape seems like Isak is gonna play on the right, Eketike through the middle, and of course Gakpo on the left. But I'm sure they're gonna keep swapping from time to time. Uh, Also, Vats seems to be also playing on the right of the midfield. Sabozlai and Curtis Jones as the central midfielders. If you prefer the pivot. So, anyway, Leverkusen trying to keep the ball on the attack, rather on in their defensive shape, defensive half rather. They move the ball well, long, Konate, so if he crosses that ball. So, Frankfurt are actually smelt blood because they know that this Liverpool team is a wounded animal. So that is why they want to go at them from the start. But I'm sure Liverpool have surprises for them, and at least maybe they'll know how to contain it. But let's see how they play. Let's see how they play. So far, no goals in the other games. Also have Atlanta versus Slavia Prague taking place at the same time. Monaco, Tottenham, Sporting versus Marseille, and of course Bayern Munich versus Club Brugge. Those are the lineup for the teams that are gonna be playing today. Earlier on, Galatasaray managed to beat Bodo Glint 3-1, and Athletic Club managed to beat Karabag 3-1 as well. So, and like I said yesterday, this is still early days in this match day games that are taking place, right? Still early days, only 3 games played so far, and like I said, each team will have to play a minimum of 8 games. 8 games, those are the number of games that all teams are gonna play. So let's hope that eventually the favorites do bring chest, and at least they stand up to be counted. Fact, right now, because Arsenal have been in very good form, they've actually been tipped as favourites to win both the Premier League and the Champions League. It's something that we never thought we'd hear in the modern day era. Arsenal being favourites for both the Champions League and the league. Well defended by Konate, picked up by Vats. And now, guys, another thing to remember is that Eketike is actually playing against his former club because Eketike was actually signed by Liverpool from Eintracht Frankfurt. He was doing the mad thing for them last season. Then he said, you know what, I'm fed up. Let me go do it for Chelsea now. So that is how that is now as far as Eketike is concerned, because swapped Frankfurt for Anfield. But he's been in good form. I don't know why the manager doesn't trust him. But of course, the manager is always under pressure to play his expensive signings. People like Isak, And Florian Wirtz. I don't know why the manager always feels compelled to play those two, but it's not that those two have been in a rich vein of form. Anyway, let's have a peek at this Chelsea game. Ajax on the attack. Oh, through the middle. It's gonna get nice defending by Fofana. Well intercepted by Fofana. Back with Jorgensen. That's the tail of that game. So a sneak peek at also the AS Monaco Tottenham game. Also taking place at the same time. The free kick to Monaco. And as always, guys, if it's your first time here on the channel, do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For those that have already subscribed, thank you so much for the support. As always, much appreciated. And if it's your first time, do remember to subscribe to the channel as well so that you can also be part of the Vinskey Valor community. So Tottenham, this Ajax Stadium looks super. Or rather, Monaco Stadium looks super cool, man. I like it. I like it. AS Monaco. So, other big game, let's have a look at this Madrid versus Juventus game. This is seriously also a very, very big game. Don't worry, guys. We may not have Madrid as one of the teams that is team that is being displayed on the scoreboard, but that does not mean that we cannot follow the proceedings of that game. Of course, Real on the attack. Valverde looks like Ada Gulea able to get away from the defender. So anyway, we're just gonna keep you updated on all the scores, guys. And as always, if it's your first time here on the Vinskey Valor YouTube channel, do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. My goodness, gaping hole on that far side. Juventus on the attack. Yeah. That was a golden chance. Where the Madrid players were all sucked to one side, and then the play was progressed to the far end. But Malulu was unable to capitalize. He was in acres of space, man. In fact, he would have even maybe sold a few portions of space. Because there was so much space, man. So much space, so much grass for him to run to. Anyway, this is Mbappe. Come on, Mbappe. Going nowhere, going down a blind alley. Vinicius, Chouameni. Come on, Adagula, man. Control the ball, man. Foul. Foul on Cambiaso. Foul on Cambiaso. So at least, anyway, the game seems to be kind of interesting, eh? Yeah, Madrid, of course, you know, they like to go in the attack and then they leave huge gaps at the back. And, yep. Bayern Munich have already taken the lead. So Bayern Munich have already taken the lead against Club Brugge. So it's Bayern Munich 1, Club Brugge 0. Was actually scored. This should be Kane, eh? Oh, it's Carl. Carl has scored for Bayern Munich. So it's Bayern 1. Yeah, Club Brugge is a team in Belgium. So, this is gonna be a one-sided affair, guys. This is gonna be a one-sided affair. So I don't really expect much from either for the other from Club Brugge, because clearly it's like Madrid, not Madrid. Bayern won't have to get out of second gear to win that game. Anyway, let's have a sneak peek into the Liverpool Frankfurt game. Sabozlai recycles it up. Seems to be a collision of heads in the box. Two Frankfurt players are down. Hope they're okay. They have both stayed down. Hope they are okay as they get treatment and have a sneak peek into the Chelsea Ajax game. So anyway, guys, if it's your first time here on the Vinskey Valor channel, do of course smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We honestly appreciate your support. Thank you so much for the support, and for any other returning subscriber, thank you so much for being part of this watch along. Do remember to also like the video as well, and also maybe drop your predictions in the chat. Let us know whom you'd want to carry the day, or whom you think is gonna carry the day in this round of fixtures. Ajax on the attack. This is Veghorst, man like Veghorst, guy who was at Manchester United a couple of seasons back, the Eric Ten Hag era. One of the players who actually had an awesome industry at Liverpool, at United. By industry, meaning he had an amazing work rate. One of the few strikers who likes to move around. You tell him to do a job, he'll do the job, man. Not the type to say, you know what, I can't play there, coach, man. You know, I'm a striker. You know what? He's Esteval. Esteval. Bad pass. Yep. Nice defending by Caicedo. That is awesome defending by Caicedo. So let's go back to Liverpool, Frankfurt. Konate. I always expected Konate to be dropped as well. I didn't expect him to start in this game. I thought that maybe they'd play Joe Gomez. It is Gakpo. Gakpo to Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones into Sabozlai. Sabozlai. Bad pass. Yeah, Frankfurt, for the early running that they had, it seemed like they have just kind of relaxed now. Huh? Like they just want Liverpool to come onto them. They're not in a hurry to go forward. They're telling them, come and break us down. Come and break us down. Oh, was that a foul on Gakpo? No foul, no foul. The throwing for Liverpool on the far end. This is Curtis Jones, Gakpo, Robertson. But anyway, I'm happy that Slot has made the changes today. I'm happy that he has made the changes today. So, because he didn't just want there to be just insisting on playing players through form. But sometimes that doesn't really work because if a player is performing poorly, then you just need to drop them. The same way they have dropped Salah in this game. To the box! Oh, in the Burnley game, or the Bayern game. Oh, it's 2-0 to Bayern. Just have a glance over that game, and it's actually 2-0 to Bayern. So Bayern have scored a second goal. So it's now Bayern, Club Brugge nil. Club Brugge. Goal has been scored by Kane. Haman like Harry Kane. So it's 2-0 to Bayern, 2-0 to Bayern. 2-0 to Bayern. So goal has been scored by Kane. The easiest goal that he'll ever score in his life, man. No defender close to him. Tapping at the far post. Where is the marking? Seriously, where is the marking? It was a wonderful cross by Lima into Kane. Kane just passed the ball into an unguarded net. Keeper was nowhere close to it, man. Club Brugge were seriously opened up there, man. They were opened up. Anyway, guys, as always, your first time, we'll keep on saying it. If it's your first time on the channel, do smash a like on the video. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Um, And also have a glance at the other game, Sporting Marseille. Let's see what's going on here. So many games to follow. So many games to follow. Oh, Marseille have actually scored. Wow. I hadn't seen that. Jeez. So, yeah, the goals are beginning to stream in now. So, it's Sporting nil, Marseille 1. So, Sporting de Portugal. Was that an own goal? What? Was that an own goal? What? Let's see the replay. What a shot, man. Oh, what a finish, man. So, Marseille. So, Marseille have already taken the lead. So, Sporting, yeah, already chasing the game, man. Already chasing the game. So, can have a sneak peek at our featured games now. At least trying to see the goal there. A glance at the Madrid Juventus game. Let's see what's going on here. It's a corner to Madrid. Yeah, they seem to have these guys on the ropes, man. Seems like Juventus are just gonna be playing counter-attacking football. Ah, it was a missed opportunity by Vinicius. In Frankfurt, Liverpool, Arne Slot. Don't tell me that Frimpong is injured, man. Come on, don't be injured, man. Honestly, this guy cannot be injured. Man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Because if Frimpong gets injured, who else do they have to play on the right? They can only bring on Bradley. But Bradley has just been pulling stinker after stinker after stinker. Yeah, he seems to be done, Done. Yeah, he's frustrated. Yeah, he's done. His night is done, man. Don't think this guy's gonna continue. Yep. Yep. Frimpong is off. Yep. So Bradley's coming on for Frimpong. So Frimpong is injured. I don't know whether that was a calf injury or a hamstring injury. Maybe they'll let us know at halftime. Yeah, so Frimpong is out, Bradley on. I thought they were going to bring on Salah and move on Sabozla into right back. I don't know why Ancelotti insists on that gimmick, because it's a gimmick that is not working for them at the moment. Anyway, this is Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Sabozlai, Curtis Jones, uh, Robertson, Gakpo. Yeah. The pressure is all on Liverpool. And the pressure is not on Frankfurt. It is on Liverpool, because they are the ones who have been having a very, very poor run lately. So they had better get their act together. Because this actually becomes defeat number 5. I'm sure they must start calling for the manager's head. Vats to the pass into Eketike, Sabozlai, chase the flank to the far side. This is Gakpo into the box. To the safe arms of the keeper. Very uncontested cross into the box. No any player is going to get on the end of that, man. So this Sabozlai, Konate. Yeah, let's have a look at Chelsea game. What's going on there? Let's see what is going on up. Hey, already a red card for Ajax and a goal for Chelsea. Let's see whether we can have a replay of that goal. Is there a penalty or what? This must have been a penalty, eh? Oh, okay. Let's see whether you can have a look at that replay. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a goal scored by Mark Gui. Mark Gui with a goal for Chelsea. So Chelsea have already taken the lead against Ajax. Chelsea have taken the lead against Ajax. So it's 1-0 to Chelsea. Goal has been scored by Mark Gui. Yep, Mark Gui. I think that has to be his first goal for Chelsea, yeah? Mark Gui with a goal for Chelsea, and Ajax have already been reduced to 10 men. Let's see whether I can have a sneak peek at that red card challenge. Was it a bad foul or what? We see whether I can have a replay of that. I cannot. Maybe I'll have to check out the what that incident at halftime. Anyway, this is Lavia. So then you can pretty much say that this game is done, because like I said, Ajax have been in poor form lately. Don't expect them to actually overturn this deficit. So they are playing with 10 men. They are playing with 10 men. So honestly, you don't expect them to overturn that deficit. He turns into the box. Unable to find Mark Gay. Sorry, Mark Gui. Mark Gui. Striker for Chelsea. So at least so far we have 4 goals. 2 goals in the Bayern game, one in the Marseille game, and one in the Chelsea game. Still no goals across the other games taking place at the same time. Because yeah, they're all at a standstill. Deadlock. Yeah, Glauc has come off. Moki has come on for Ajax. I'm guessing this is actually a defender. Just trying to more or less ensure that there is damage limitation as far as the Ajax are concerned. Can see their manager there, Heitinga, looking very, very worried, man. He must be fearing the worst because he knows that maybe he might get thrashed. Because, like I said, the Ajax have been in seriously poor, abysmal form in the Champions League, man. Yep, I think 6 goals conceded, none scored. Goal difference is at -6. And of course, in that now adding that Chelsea goal is not -7. So Ajax are currently in the mud, seriously in the mud. So they better hope to change their fortunes soon. Or Heitinga is gonna be fired, man. He's gonna be deemed surplus to requirements. Gonna be told, you know what, you're done for. Have a look at this Liverpool game. Unable to get through to Gakpo. But this Liverpool team is just playing the exact same way. I expect them at least whenever they approach such games, especially with their abysmal record, that they need to be approaching these games the higher level of urgency. But it's like they don't do that because it's like they think that they're just gonna steamroll past teams, man. They're just gonna roll over and stand still and wait for them to get the win. But no, it's not gonna happen. Frankfurt on the attack. Frankfurt seems to be on the attack. Oh, there's an overload on the far end. This looks promising. This looks promising. Shot! Oh, goal! Man like Christensen with a goal for Frankfurt. Ay, 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 ay. More problems for Liverpool. Frankfurt have taken the lead, man. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, Liverpool, man. Serious limbo. If this wasn't a crisis, now it is a crisis. If they thought that this was not a crisis, this is now a crisis. This is now a serious crisis for them, man. Oh, defend to attack in an instant, just like that. Christensen on the far end. They shot through Robo's legs in off the post, man. But there might be suspicion of offside, but I don't think there's offside because the keeper's view was not impeded by the player. Yeah, that goal should stand. There was no hint of offside there. No hint whatsoever of any offside. Hey, Liverpool. My goodness. Liverpool. Oh, the problems continue to mount up for them, eh? Yep. It's one problem after another for Liverpool, eh? And Frankfurt on the attack again. 4 versus 4. The poor pass. Not get it through to striker. This is Sabozlai coming forward. This is Florian Wirtz. What they even start Isak? Hey, Isak. Clearly, the guy is not worth 120 million. Maybe they should have done a whole lot better with that money. Maybe maybe focus on another central defender or replacing the guys on the far end. Because as soon as Diaz left, freed up Gakpo. So that means currently Gakpo does not have any serious competition for his place, and so does Salah. So neither does Salah. So they should have focused the money on that, other than buy another striker. But they already had the KTK. So like I said, yeah, the number of players that Liverpool did let go, yeah, because I know people would say you don't want to do the revisionism where we say, you know what, Nunes was pathetic. It's a good thing he was let go. But Nunes was actually doing the job for them. Whenever he'd come on, he'd actually get chances. Just that he was not finishing his dinner. Diaz, one of their best progressive carriers, was also let go. Robertson into the box. A corner has been conceded by Amanda. Yeah, so yeah, you can say that they're in serious problems. They're in serious problems, and I do hope that they'll be able to fix them ASAP. Because this doesn't look like the problem that's gonna go away anytime soon. Seems that they're gonna be at this for some time. Feel so sorry for them, man. Honestly, I feel so sorry for them. Let's have a glance at this Chelsea game. It's Tosin, Caicedo. Ajax are just sitting back, Ajax are gonna be. They better hope they don't get a serious hiding in the other thrashing this game. Gittens forces a corner, so it's gonna be a corner for Chelsea. Anyway, the game is actually set up perfectly for Chelsea, for them now to destroy these ninjas. Just a case of how many Chelsea can score today, Is Esteval, is Caicedo shot. Puts it wide. Oh, Caicedo has actually scored. So it's 2-0 to Chelsea. So guys, 2-0 to Chelsea. 2-0 to the Chelsea. Goal has been scored by Caicedo. Yep, Caicedo the goal for Chelsea. Seems that this is his season, because he's getting goals from midfield, man. Before he never used to do that. So have a look at that goal. Yeah, Gittens cuts inside, finds Caicedo. Long range shot, deflected. The deflected shot. Deflected shot into the net, man. He was wrong footed. He was unsighted completely. He went the wrong way. Let's have a glance at now the Liverpool Frankfurt game. Not so much is happening. Of course, Liverpool hope to break. Honestly, they do. They hope to break down Frankfurt playing like this. It is so casual and pedestrian for you. I don't know what happened, man. It's like they lost the intensity. Eh? They seriously lost their intensity. The intensity that they had for like 25 to 30 games the beginning of last season is completely gone. This is clearly a way different team now. And that's why I have them in a top 4 race. I'm not gonna pick Liverpool to win the league. I don't think they are not gonna win the league. They are not gonna win the league or the Champions League. Actually, their priority right now should be to finish in the top 4 because based on their recent form, when you start losing games, it becomes really, really thick for you. Whenever you go to any ground, just fear that you're gonna lose another one, especially when you concede fast. Sabozlai, this Bradley into Sabozlai. Sabozlai switches the ball to Gakpo on the far end. Gakpo to the box. Bradley! What a save from the goalkeeper. What a save. Yep, he definitely saved a goal there. The Terra with a save for Frankfurt. It's going to be a corner to Liverpool. More or less a decent move that they're able to spring along. So, anyway, it's a corner to Liverpool. It's a corner to Liverpool to be taken by Cody Gakpo rather. Cody Gakpo to the box. So the keeper falling over. What now? Seriously? Yep, it's actually a foul. Foul on the goalkeeper. Anyway, guys, do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If your first time here on the Vinskey Valor YouTube channel, do remember to smash a like on the video and of course subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Yeah. For those returning subscribers, thank you so much for being part of this watch along. Yes, we honestly appreciate the support. Yep. Get out things in that game. Let's have a glance at the Bayern Club Brugge game. Seems like a very, very one-sided affair in this game. Very, very one-sided, man. Image. That's a question of how much Bayern can score as well. Jonathan Tah, Lima coming forward. Lima to Luis Diaz. Diaz into the box. Diaz shot. Whoa! What a goal, man! What a goal! Ay, 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 yeah. What a shot from Luis Diaz. What a shot, man. What a shot. Hey, that was a very ferocious strike, man. Very ferocious strike, man. Flew straight into the net. Had no chance. In fact, the keeper was diving after the ball had already gone in. I don't know what he was doing, man. Oh, it's actually a penalty for Ajax. Penalty for Ajax. Weghorst. Goal! 1-1 or the 2-1 to Chelsea. Ajax with a goal, man. Ajax with a goal. The goals now seem to be streaming in now, The goals seem to be streaming in, man. It's like the teams are giving themselves a bit of breathing space. Now the goals are flying in, man. 10 men. 10 men. Ajax have managed to pull a goal back. against Chelsea. So it's 2-1, 2-1 to Chelsea. Goal has been scored by Weghorst. Man like Weghorst. Man like Weghorst. Man like Weghorst with a goal. Wonderful goal scored by Weghorst. Eketike is through. Eketike against his former club. Eketike, go! That is what this baller can do, man. Eketike. Eketike with a goal, man. Yep, and of course he has to do this and say, no, I apologize for scoring against my former club. Anyway, the writing was on the wall, man. These games do, these scenarios do play themselves out, eh? Just like that, man. AKTK has equalized for Liverpool. Yeah. Keeper had no chance. Honestly, the keeper had no chance. Wonderful build up. Just as I was looking at the Weghorst goal. So it's 2-1. 2-1 to other 2-1 to Chelsea. And of course in the game, Liverpool, it's actually 1-1. Goal has been scored by number 22, AKTK. I don't know why Slot insists on Isak. Isak clearly does nothing the entire game. But apparently, the guy who was signed for fewer bucks, is actually the guy who's performing for them. Can actually say that it's gonna be a KTK season, because he seems to be the one carrying Liverpool, the same way Salah carried Liverpool last season. Go! Just like that, Liverpool turn it around, man. Van Dijk with a goal. Van Dijk with a goal, man. Just like that. As soon as Ketike had scored, Liverpool went into the lead, man. Goal has been scored by Van Dijk. What a cross from Gakpo. What a cross. Van Dijk with a free header, man. Free header. So, 2-1. 2-1 for Liverpool, man. What a turnaround. What a turnaround by Liverpool. What a turnaround, man. No sooner do we finish celebrating the Eketike goal than Liverpool scored, man. So an earlier Bayern had scored a third goal, La Brugge. Goal was scored by Luis Diaz. So, wow. Anyway, at least now Liverpool can say that they have had a wonderful response, what a block from Conor Bradley. Yeah. He saved a certain goal right there, man. He actually saved a certain goal. Yeah, so those are the only games that have produced goals. So Chelsea currently leading 2-1. Sporting Marseille is still at 1-0. Bayern leading 3-0 against Club Brugge. Of course, Liverpool have just taken the lead against Frankfurt. They're coming from behind. The box cleared by Bradley. Seems like Liverpool may have found a way to overturn this deficit. But I sure hope that they're able to build on this, because it's gonna be thick pick for them if they do not build on this, because it's been poor showing by them, man. Serious poor performances lately, not only in the league but also in the Champions League, because they have been scamming results. They have just been getting away with dodgy performances. Yeah, I'm having a look at the earlier chance from there's actually a good challenge from Connor Bradley. What a tackle, man. Yeah, so yeah, yeah, either I'd criticize them because they didn't seem to be. Oh, fourth goal for who? For Bayern. Man like us, you're telling us the fourth goal for Bayern. Uh, are you referring to yesterday? Arsenal. I know you're talking about Arsenal, man. Where were you yesterday, my brother? Where were you, man? Should have been there for that watch along. It was a wonderful watch along, man. But anyway, so nice to have you around, man. It's been a while. It's been a while, man. You are quite lost, man. But I hope you are doing good, man. Hope you are doing good, my brother Cosmas. Hope you are doing good. Yeah. I know maybe you may be out of town, but all the same, hope you are doing good. Hope you are okay. And the job is taking you well. What a powerful header from Van Dijk. Powerful header from Van Dijk. Like Cosmas. I know, you're just trolling us, man. You're just talking about us now. I thought that you're referring to a fourth goal by Bayern, eh? Because that's the only team that has actually scored three. But anyway, we will see. We will see. Yeah, for the first time, like I said earlier in the stream, it's the first time I think I've seen I've had Arsenal being favorites for both Champions League and the league at the same time. They have never been favorites before for both those two tournaments, eh? But they're playing well. They're playing well. It's, I think their biggest asset currently is set pieces and their defending. So, because yesterday they really took advantage of the set pieces, the KTK, Sack, unable to find Viats. Poor defending from Frankfurt. The terror, man. I don't know how his defender expected him to get to that pass. Seriously? Because that ball could have gone anywhere. Maybe, I'm very, very sure if Liverpool were to get a penalty, they were gonna give it. They either gonna give it to Vats or Isak, just to get them going. Because they honestly need these guys to score goals. And so far, at least after Liverpool scored the second goal, they seem to be pressing these guys. So at least they're not sitting back. This is the Liverpool that we were used to last season. Liverpool that is always on the front foot. Oh, goal! Another bullet header, man. Yep, Liverpool have turned into Stoke FC. They have turned into Arsenal FC, man. They're just scoring goals from set pieces at the moment, for fun. It's 3-1, man. 3-1 to Liverpool. Konate with a bullet header, man. 3-1 to Liverpool. Another free header for a central defender. Seriously, it's poor defending from Frankfurt. Seriously, they just let the man run past unimpeded into the 6-yard box. How do you expect him to miss from there, man? Just needs to redirect that header. Yeah. It's poor defending from Frankfurt. So anyway, it's 3-1. 3-1 to Liverpool. 3-1 to Liverpool. Anyway, as always, guys, if it's your first time here on the Vinskey Valor channel, do smash a like on the video and, of course, subscribe to the channel. And make sure that you also turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted every time we do go live. And for any returning subscribers, make sure you also just like the video. Yeah. as you pass by, and I hope you're enjoying the stream from where it is you're tuning in from. Ah, yeah, yeah. Liverpool have turned that game on its head. So it now becomes a matter of how many they can score. Picked up by Bradley into the box, blocked off. Then he just had to pull the man back. Seriously, Bradley. Seriously. There's no way you are getting to that pass, eh? Oh, yeah, Chelsea have actually scored a third goal, eh? Chelsea have scored a third goal. So Chelsea have actually scored a penalty. So goal has been scored by Enzo Fernandez. So Chelsea 3-1. Goal has been scored by number 8, Enzo. So Chelsea are currently leading 3-1. Gonna have 2 minutes of added time in that game. Of course, in the Liverpool game, we're gonna have 4 minutes of added time. Only getting goals from a few games, man. I don't know what's happening with the other games. Eh? Don't know why we haven't had goals in those other games. Seriously? Yeah, Taylor was actually given a red card. Eh? Yeah, we're gonna actually for in the Chelsea game we're gonna have 5 minutes of added time. It's actually 5 minutes of added time. 5 minutes of added time. Well into stoppage time. Anyway, guys, as always, if it's your first time here on the channel, do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For any returning subscriber, thank you so much for being part of this watch along. Of course, do remember as well to also like the video so at least we can also just get the content out there. For those that have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more of such a watch along. Yes, this is a Vinskey Valor channel where we do cover anything that is football related, from Premier League games, Champions League to qualifiers, both World Cup and AFCON, CHAN qualifiers, and any other corner that we might cover. We're also maybe gonna do a few streams later on, coming future for any other tournaments we might need to cover. KTK coming forward for Liverpool, picked up by Vats, is now Sabozlai. Connor Bradley, now Sabozlai. Into AKTK Vats for Florian Vats. He's now become 0011. 11 games played, 0 goals, 0 assists. But as far as chances are concerned, he has been creating chances, just that the chances have been falling to certain man and they have been unable to finish them. So, but I'm sure he's gonna get going. He's gonna get going. The adjustment was never gonna be easy for him as well. So, moving to a league as physical as the Premier League, was never gonna be easy for Florian Wirtz. Anyway, that's half time. Liverpool game is now at half time. Half time. Half time in the Liverpool game. Let's see whether a Chelsea game is also at half time. Add 5 minutes of added time. Yep. Chelsea on the attack. This is Esteval. Okay. Will this be another penalty for Chelsea or what? Oh wow, it's a penalty to Chelsea. Be taken by Esteval. Eh? Just a tale of penalties for Chelsea. Eh? Yeah, this is a chance for all these guys to get off the mark now. Maybe they should have given it to Gittens. Eh? So this is Esteval about to take the penalty for Chelsea. Jeez, man. Esteval, see what he's gonna do. Esteval. Estevao, shot, goal! It's 4-1 to Chelsea. 4-1. Oh, what a half from Chelsea, man. What a half from Chelsea. Yeah, you can clearly say the red card helped their cause, eh? Yep. He's hitting a fella, man. He looks so sad and demoralized. Team is getting thrashed. Not at halftime and they're already 4-1 down. But then you can make the case that it's because they are down to 10 men. That is why the game has somehow gotten away from them. Yeah, he looks so stressed. Honestly, he looks so stressed. It was kind of a dodgy penalty for Chelsea because Esteval did not really go down under. He was actually knocked off balance from the initial challenge, and then as he was trying to get away, he was unable to, and eventually he went down. So the referee actually gave the penalty. Set piece FC. I know you are set piece FC, man. I know, Mr. Cosma, you guys are set piece FC, man. So what guys should do is ensure that don't give Arsenal any corners or free kicks, and just make sure you set up shop properly. Set piece FC, ole, man. Set piece FC, man. Set piece FC. But anyway, like I said, if you find a winning combination, a winning tactic, well, do it. Why stop at that? Eh? If you find a winning combination that works for your club, whether set pieces, long throws, or a steady defense, well, utilize it, man. There is no crime. There is no crime when it comes to that. There is no crime whatsoever. Because, like they said, you never change a winning tactic. Because the tactic seems to be working for Chelsea, or rather for Arsenal at the moment. So don't expect them to change it. In fact, if I was a manager, I would not change it. Maybe just get a plan B, just in case things not actually work out. But from the way Arsenal do create chances from they do score goals from set pieces. You can clearly see that that is something that they work on extensively on the training pitch. On the training pitch, it's always set piece after set piece after set piece, because you can just see their movement is very, very well rehearsed. It's like a choreo. It's like a choreo, man. It's like they're doing a dance. They're doing a dance. What a ferocious shot by Luis Diaz. Man like Luis Diaz. Yep. Left Liverpool. I don't know. That's another signing that Liverpool let go of. And it's gonna come back to haunt them in future, because what Diaz was doing at Liverpool, I don't think any other player can replicate at the moment. Gakpo cannot do it because Gakpo does not have that work rate as like Diaz has. So uh you're just having a look at the highlights from the other games. Madrid Juventus game still at 0-0, and also, in fact, the only games that have produced goals are the ones that you've actually Liverpool, Frankfurt, Chelsea, and also now the Bayern game, so the Sporting one. So no other goals in the other games. So no goals, man. Monaco, Tottenham still 0-0. Atlanta, Slavia, Prague 0-0 as well. Real Madrid, Juventus still at deadlock as 0-0. And of course, Marseille had taken the lead against Sporting. And Marseille actually playing with 10 men. Who was actually sent off? They deserve, because I know deserve loves a card. So Marseille are down to 10 men. So Marseille, they've actually gotten the lead, but they are down to 10 men. Emerson. It's the guy who was at Chelsea. Yep, it's Emerson. Yeah, the guy was at Chelsea and also West Ham. So Emerson has been given a straight red card. So Marseille are playing with 10 men. Watu kinde, 10, watu das. 10 is the number. So I don't know whether they'll be able to hang on. We will see whether they'll be able to hang on. Because speak for them. Maybe you can also just have a glance at the other games. Maybe check out the stats. Just getting to know who's dominating the stats. Their respective games. Look at the Chelsea game. Yeah, guys, give me a second. There you go. You can also see it together. So the Chelsea game, yeah, 7 shots, 4 on target for Ajax, 2 shots, 1 on target. Possession 60% in favor of Chelsea. That's to be expected because Ajax are down to 10 men. So for passes, have some actually Chelsea have actually doubled Ajax in terms of passes. 203 to 106. Yeah, I can pretty much say that they have doubled. Passing accuracy, yep, 7 to 92. Anyway, their passing accuracy is quite high for Ajax. At least their passing accuracy is quite high. Fouls, 7 fouls committed by Chelsea, 3 by Ajax. Yellow cards, 1 apiece, and of course red cards, 1 for Ajax. Yeah. As far as the current table is concerned, this is the current table, guys. This is the current table if the results do hold. So PSG already top, Bayern moving into second place because of our goal difference, Inter in third place, Arsenal in fourth, Madrid in fifth place, but because that game is not yet finished, so yeah. Anyway, we're gonna see how the games do progress in the second half. From Real Madrid, Juventus. Let's see. Yep, it's all been Madrid so far, as you can see right here. Total shots for Madrid is 13, 3 on target. For Juventus, 3 shots, 2 on target. For Madrid, 13 shots, 4 on target. Possession 70%. It's all been Madrid so far. But all that dominance with no goals, that might be problematic for them. Because with such performances, this team might just nick a goal, and then all of a sudden now you are chasing shadows because you have now to get an equalizer and see whether you can get a winner. So it's actually quite difficult because they say whenever you are dominating in football, make sure at least you get a goal. Let's have a look at our other featured game. Maybe have a look at side because I prefer stats on Fort Mob. So Frankfurt versus Liverpool. As you can see, the momentum. Yep, Frankfurt started out through the gate a very positive note, but as Liverpool grew stronger into the game, as you can see, this is the momentum, and then the chance that the period of attacking passage of play that Frankfurt had in the game, they actually scored from it. So it was against the run of play. But Liverpool came back stronger. As you can see, they came back stronger and at least they managed to score the 3 goals. As you can see, yeah, these expected goals are high because those 2 bullet headers for Liverpool and also the Eketike chance have been chances that you'd expect any player to back. Because the Van Dijk header was a free header, the Konate header was also a free header. And of course, if you do get a free header in the 6-yard box, the XG is going to be high. The Eketike chance was a 1-on-1, so also for 1-on-1 chances, XG is also high. So as you can see, yeah, Frankfurt, ever since they scored, it's like they just sat back and said, you know what, come and break us down. So here they can get their stats. Yeah, so big chances. Yeah, Liverpool with 5 big chances. I'd love to see the highlights of that game just to see whom those big chances fell to. So I'm sure, yeah, the KTK, of course, the 3 goals scored by Liverpool are big chances because the free headers in the box are big chances. And of course, a 1-on-1 chance is also going to be a big chance, especially if it's just 1-on-1 against the keeper. So that is to be expected. Of course, big chances missed. I don't know. Maybe you can check the highlights later on to see who missed those big chances for Liverpool. I hope it's not Isak. Eh? Honestly, hope it's not Isak because at what stage do now the what the fans turn on him? Now begin to demand better performances because at least you can say that he's had enough games ever since he came into the team. He's had enough games. Well, at least in the first 4 games, you can say that he was trying to work his fitness, but right now you can say that he's pretty much gotten the hang of it. So let's hope that he's gonna be able to settle down soon. If they do get a penalty, I'm sure he's gonna be given a penalty. So at least just to see whether he can at least get things going, man, so that he can move away from those dismal stats. Bayern versus Club Brugge. Yep, it's all been banned, man. It's all been banned. Of course, period of attack here, momentum from Brugge. Doesn't really matter because, like I said, whenever you now start going on the attack after I've already considered 3 goals, it's really not gonna do you much good because the other team, after scoring 3 goals, you don't really expect them to push for a fourth goal unless maybe they need to build the goal difference. So it doesn't really matter at this point. As you can see, it's all been bad. Like I said, this is the most one-sided affair so far of the Champions League today. Because as you can see, this game, man, Bayern completely dominated Club Brugge with 3 goals. As you can see, the expected goals is so high, man. Total shots 11, 3 big chances for Bayern, man. Yeah. That's where are the stats of that game, man? Where are the stats? Like today, they have not honestly displayed those stats. Anyway, gonna have a look at maybe another game, maybe Tottenham Monaco game. Let's see what's going on here. Game is still at halftime. Stats. Yeah, it's pretty much even. I can say it's even. Because 56 to 44, can't really say that Monaco have been dominating Spurs. But I do hope that Spurs will be able to turn things around because it seems like they are in serious limbo, man. Yeah, but it seems like for them, they also the performances have not been good as well. But anyway, let's hope that they'll be able to tie things around. So the Bayern game has already resumed for the second half. So Bayern Bruges game has already resumed the second half. So just gonna follow that game at the moment. For our featured games do kick off for the second half. So anyway, what are some of the changes that can be made? I'd pretty much call it at this point. The Chelsea game, that's more or less a formality. I don't expect Ajax to come back. But at least they have scored their first goal in the Champions League this season. They have scored their first goal. Because they actually had a very poor record. And they had considered before this game they had actually scored 0 goals and conceded 6, and they have conceded 4 today. So now their goal difference stands at -9. They have scored 1, conceded 10. So at this point in time, I think you can officially rule them out. Don't see them qualifying for the round of 32. So it's quite peak for them, man. Yeah, so the Monaco Tottenham game has also kicked off for the second half, and so has the Madrid versus Juventus game. So see whether you can just glance, so you can sneak of those games. Madrid Juventus. Madrid, you better do something soon, because the longer this game goes, more it favors Juventus. Because Juventus just need a dodgy goal, just a dodgy goal, man. Whether a deflection or a penalty or an own goal, then it will be super, super thick for Madrid. It will be super thick for Madrid, man. So, Juventus on the attack. As Real Madrid was super exposed there. Bellingham. Oh, defenders on the attack. It goes by Valverde into the box. Recycled by Juventus. Cross it. Held away by Militao. Yeah. Blunder. Shot. Yeah. I don't know what Carrasco was doing there, man. What was he doing? What was he doing there, man? Seriously? Yeah. Yeah, that's why you see Militao is having a go at him. He's telling him, man, what were you doing? Seriously? Yeah, Militao was actually going off on him, man. Like, you guy, man. What are you doing? He almost gifted Juventus a goal right there. Chelsea for the win. Good luck to them. Yeah, they've already won this game. Chelsea have already won this game. Don't expect Ajax to get back into this game, yeah? Because seriously peak for them, man. Super peak. Yep. Yeah, the Chelsea game is about to resume for the second half. Liverpool game, yep, we are off. Yeah, and the Liverpool game, second half was actually kicked off. So we are back for the second half. So yeah, Liverpool just consolidate their victory at this point, or rather their lead at the moment. Don't expect them to go all gung ho. Maybe they can see whether they can get certain man to the team and we'll see whether they can get them going. Maybe bring on Salah or maybe Chiesa. Chiesa has also been in good form for Liverpool. So at least Chiesa is a good player. I don't know what he has to do to just get onto the team sheet. Been unable to start so far. Robertson into the box, punched away by the goalkeeper, tackled by Konate. I'm sure the Chelsea game has also kicked off for the second half. Yep, Chelsea game has also kicked off. So Chelsea game has also kicked off for the second half. So whether have a glance, have a sneak peek at that game. It's just a question of how many Chelsea can score now. Just a matter of how many goals they can score. Because this Ajax team, man. So poor today. Estevao, the byline, the box. Straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Anyway, guys, if it's your first time here on the channel, do smash a like on the video, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For those that have already subscribed, thank you so much for the support. I honestly appreciate it. For any returning subscriber, always remember to smash a like on the video so that we can just get the content out there. So anyway, for those that have already done so, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. Anyway, go back to the Liverpool game. It's a corner to Liverpool. Yep, done dangerous. The box. Oh, almost another free header. AKTK was rising. Chiesa. Actually, Chiesa came on. Chiesa came on. Nice. That's good. I didn't see starting lineup, rather the changes that were made at halftime. So yeah, Isak was taken off. So Isak was taken off for Chiesa. So Chiesa is now playing. I'm happy for him. So Isak has been taken off. That's good. Take him off, man. Stinker and hooked. Get him off the team, man. Get him off, man. Clearly not doing anything for this team. I don't even know why he keeps playing game after game after game, and it's like he's not performing for his new club. Yep. A glance at this Chelsea game. Fofana, Esteval Esteval, into Fofana. 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 Esteval, into Fofana Yeah, it's just like I said, it's just a question of how many goals Chelsea can score and how many Ajax goals Ajax can prevent, or it's gonna be a goal. Ah, Magei. Ah, goal! Tyreek George with a goal, man. 5-1 to Chelsea. 5-1. Ay, 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 ay. Ah, just like I'd said, it's just a matter of how many goals Chelsea can score. 10 seconds later, they score a goal, man. It's 5-1 to Chelsea. 5-1. Hey, Ajax better be careful. But actually set the record today for Champions League defeat. The record stands at is it 7? No, actually 8-0. Yeah, the record is actually with Liverpool. For Liverpool back in the day, they had actually dismantled Besiktas 8-0. So better be careful because you still have another 45 minutes to play, and it's peak for them. It's seriously peak for Ajax, man. And that means that they are now officially rooted to the bottom of the group. They are completely rooted, man. In fact, somebody can think that they are the ones forming the foundation, man. They are below rock bottom at this stage. But they are just shipping goal after goal after goal with a red. Yeah, of course, yeah, that has helped Chelsea's cause, but at the same time, he still not remember that they were playing against 10 men. He'll remember that these guys were thrashed 5-1. Or rather, how many goals Chelsea can score. So, because whether you play, because best example, uh, and I always use this example. Back in 2006, the Champions League final beat Barca and Arsenal. I've always maintained that if that game was played 11 versus 11, I'm pretty much sure that Arsenal would have carried the day. Because they were seriously pressing Barca up until time in which Lehmann was actually given a red card in the first half. So, can say that that really upset the rhythm of Arsenal, and they were unable to carry the day. But surprisingly, they managed to score a goal of a set piece. But eventually, the Barca's superiority showed off in the end. But like I said, he still only remember that the game was between us, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Barcelona came out winners. Do not remember that Barca were up a man or Arsenal are down to 10 men, because not many people will go into such detail. So whether you get thrashed 9-0, 7-0, you still not remember that you are a man down. You always remember the result, because the result is the one that is important. Still no goals in the other games, man. What's going on? Monaco, Tottenham. Why do you guys refuse to score? Madrid, Juventus. Seriously, what's going on? Also, Atlanta or Slavia Prague. Seems like they don't want to score today. They do not want to score. It's like maybe they are content with the scoreline. They are content with their scoreline. Anyway, as always, guys, if it's your first time here on the channel, do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It's your first time on the Vinskey Valor YouTube channel, do remember to subscribe to the channel and of course turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted each and every time we go live. Is the free kick for Liverpool be taken by Florian Wirtz, 0010. 0010. Can he actually get his first goal for Liverpool? Let us wait and see. Let us wait and see whether he's gonna get his first goal, huh? Florian Wirtz. Yep, Andy Robertson also turning over the free kick. Yeah, Florian Wirtz. Let's see what he can come up with. Come on. Please don't just blast it over the bar like that. Just hit properly. But, oh, what a shot. What a wonderful save from the goalkeeper. Nice free kick. Nice free kick. Nice free kick, yeah? It was too close to the keeper, but the keeper was unable to get a hold of the ball, so he just opted to punch it away. Anyway, it's another corner to Liverpool. Remember that they've actually scored from two corners in the first half. Anyway, Gakpo to the box. Headed away. Circled by Bradley. We see whether Curtis Jones was also taken off, because I'm not seeing him in this. He was also taken off. He was not taken off. Eh? Jones is still playing, yeah. So I thought that he had been taken off. So it's only Isak who has been taken off for Liverpool. It's actually a good thing. Yeah, take him off, man. In fact, let him have a spell on the sidelines, so that he can know that just because you came a hefty price tag doesn't mean that you automatically get the nod to play each and every game. So let's hope that Stoll is gonna realize his mistake soon and fix it ASAP. Oh, yeah. A glance at the Madrid game. Oh wow, Madrid have actually taken the lead. Goal has been scored by Bellingham. So finally, Madrid are on the board. So Madrid won, Juventus nil. Goal has been scored by Bellingham. So finally, Madrid can say that they have registered. They have registered for today, man. So Madrid won, Juventus nil. Goal has been scored by Jude Bellingham. Yeah, the ball canned off the post from a Vinicius shot, and then Bellingham was just in the box waiting to tack it. This Bellingham fella reminds me of okay, I'm not saying that he's the same player, but he reminds me more of Lampard, where he just get on the end of certain crosses, knows how to time his runs into the box. So that is what Lampard was so good at. Lampard especially is scoring goals from long range, also just getting on the end of crosses, just doing shots from out of the box. And he was good at that. So when it comes to that aspect of of play, yeah, he reminds me of Frank Lampard. Because Lampard was very good at that, especially arriving late into the box. Whenever there would be flicks, or the keeper would parry the ball away, or maybe there would be a deflection, Lampard would be on the receiving end and just to tuck the ball into an unguarded net, just past the keeper. So yes, we can see that Bellingham is able to do that, because that's another thing that Bellingham is good at. Yeah, he's able to. Well, he might not be very good, especially from an attacking sense, in terms of bringing others into play. Because for me, I've always said sometimes I think he's more or less like a passenger. Uh, doesn't really do much for the team, whether defending or going forward. Other than that clutch period that he had his first season for Madrid, 2022, 2023, 2024, he's never done anything else, man. Because he was so good the beginning of the other season, not this one, in 2023, 2024. In fact, he was the one who was actually carrying Madrid in the first 6 months. But after that, he just fell off a cliff. But yeah, I rate the guy to some extent, but I'll definitely pick better players, other players instead of Bellingham. Me, I've always said that I've never honestly known what he's good at. Whether he's good at striking the ball, whether it's attacking, defending, contributing, assists, uh, shooting. passing, interchange of play. So, but one thing that I can say that he does have is he actually knows where the goal is. One, two, he's very good, especially when with those late runs into the box where there's ever a deflection or maybe a keeper parries the ball away. He'd get on the end of such crosses or rather the end of such chances and just convert them. Anyway, back to our featured game. Liverpool have still not extended their lead further, but can say that pretty much this game seems to be on. Yeah, at least you can say that today they at least been playing well. After they conceded a goal, they actually went on the attack. They actually pushed Frankfurt all the way. So at least it was an impressive performance, other response from them. At least they did not just sit back. Sabozlai, come on, Sabozlai. Should be finishing such chances. You should be finishing such chances, man. Sabozlai, come on. You do a whole lot better with such chances, honestly. Anyway, guys, if it's your first time on the channel, do smash a like on the video. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For those that have already subscribed, thank you so much for the support. For any returning subscriber, do remember to like the video as well. Yes, we appreciate the likes because the liking the video more or less pushes the content out there and it gets it out there for others to interact with it. This is Mamadashvili to Robertson. You can see that the personnel change for Liverpool today has actually worked. Because bringing on Robertson has actually unlocked this left hand side. Because Kakes, I don't know what that guy is doing. That guy is so good going forward, especially on the overlap. But this Liverpool system, he's been told to play as a box midfielder or rather cut inside, which is not one of his best games, or rather his best plays. So, but with Robertson, you can clearly see that he's somebody who likes to hold the width. Oh, he's Eketike. Straight at the keeper. That was a wonderful pass from Gakpo, Wonderful pass from Gakpo. Gakpo again into the box. Picked up by Vats. He's now Sabozlai. Vats again. Vats to the cross. Bradley saved onto the post. Hey. Whoa. Liverpool clearly looking for a fourth, No joke. No joke, man. That's a poor pass from Bradley, surely. Then, of course, India unable to get out. Frankfurt are unable to get out. Yeah. Eketike, man, you should do a whole lot better with that chance, Come on, man, Eketike. There's something here. Okay. Mike seems to be okay. Yeah, so anyway, changes for Frankfurt, Götze and Duan off. Chaibi and Kan Azan on. Chaibi is come on for Frankfurt. The Ketike, was he fouled? No foul. No foul on Eketike. Anyway, guys, keep liking the video and subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys enjoy the content. If it's your first time here on the channel, do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For any returning subscribers, do remember to like the video as well. And of course, we always appreciate your support. Don't ever think that we take your support for granted. We appreciate the support at all costs, man. We appreciate the support, man. Game seems to have kind of slowed down now, the Liverpool game, because Frankfurt, I don't know whether they're hoping that they're going to get back into the game. But one goal from Frankfurt is going to change things. This is Vats into the box. Gakpo! Goal! Finally! Finally! Florian Vats. He is no longer 0011. He now has his first assist for Liverpool. Or was it assisted by Chiesa? Was it assisted by Chiesa? Let's see the replay. Sabozlai. Yep, it was Florian Wirtz. Yep. Finally, Florian Wirtz is no longer 0011. He's now gotten his first assist for Liverpool. And of course, Gakpo with the finish. So it's 4-1 to Liverpool. Goal has been scored by Cody Gakpo. So, yeah, at least Liverpool have bounced back. Can pretty much say that they have this game wrapped up now. This game is now wrapped up for Liverpool. This game is officially wrapped up for them. Yeah, at least that's what at least guys can see. Yeah, Gakpo with a goal for Liverpool. So at least Florian Wirtz is now doesn't have that awful start, where he was now 0011 or 0012. In fact, if this game would have ended without him getting a goal or assist, he'd have moved to 0012. But at least he's gotten himself out of the jam. He's gotten himself out of that jam, man. Things here. Yeah, so anyway, then you can pretty much call this game, because this game is now over. This game is now over. I don't see Frankfurt getting back or being able to get back into this game, because they are done for. They are done for. This is Sabozlai. Unable to find the KTK. The heck are they doing back there? Eh. Sabozlai, come on, Sabozlai. You have done a whole lot better, man, with that chance. Just attempt the shot, man. Just attempt the shot. Any other goals that have been scored? Yep. No, still no changes in the other games, Still no changes, man. No changes in the other games. So Atlanta, Slavia Prague still at 0-0. Monaco, Tottenham still at 0-0 as well. Madrid, Juventus. Madrid have already taken the lead against Juventus. Bayern Munich, Club Brugge still at 3-0. Of course, Marseille Sporting, Marseille leading Sporting by 1-0. And they're actually down to 10 men. In fact, they scored a goal and then they went down to 10 men. Florian Wirtz, he seems to be having the confidence now. Yeah, this is what he needed. Yeah, he just needed this. Yeah, so long as now you start getting either assists or goals, you at least now you begin to settle into the team. I'll be forced to eat my words, man. No sooner had I mentioned that Sporting are behind than they just scored. So Sporting have actually equalized against Marseille. So it's now 1-1 in that game between Sporting and Marseille. It's now 1-1. What a goal from Sporting, It's 1-1 in that game. So it's Sporting 1, Marseille. Oh, actually, the goal was actually ruled out for offside. The referee seems to be flagging for offside. Let's see. Gakpo into Vats. Sabozlai. Shot. Goal! 5-1, man. 5-1 to Liverpool. A fifth goal by Liverpool, man. Goal has been scored by number 8, Sobozlai. Sobozlai with a goal for Liverpool. Another assist for Vats. So Vats has actually picked up 2 assists in this game. Vats has picked up 2 assists. From having no assists in any of the games to now having 2 assists in one game. Oh, it's impressive, man. That is impressive. So it's Sporting 1. Yeah, the goal stands, eh? The goal actually stands, eh? So the goal actually stands, eh? So they actually ruled it out for offside, but because the assistant referee had his flag up, but VAR were able to review the goal and actually deem it to be a genuine goal. So it's 1-1 between Sporting and Marseille. So, hey, Liverpool, anyway, what a way to answer the critics, eh? But anyway, let's hope that they're able to pick up from this, especially over the weekend when they do play Brentford. And we're also gonna cover that game. We're also gonna cover that game just to see how they bounce back. Because soon as we are done with this, we have the Europa League games tomorrow, and then on Saturday, rather from Friday all the way till Sunday, we're gonna have the Premier League games. All that is missing from this game is now a Vats goal. Seems like you can see now Liverpool have the confidence. They're even passing the ball comfortably. Is Gakpo into the box. Gakpo unable to finish the chance. So Liverpool's next game is against Brentford on Saturday from 2200 hours. So gonna be so busy on that day on Saturday. We're gonna be covering the 5 p.m. games, the 7:30 game, and also the 10 p.m. game. So do mark your calendars, guys. Saturday also gonna have another round of Premier League watch-alongs starting from 5 p.m. Kenyan time. 2 games to cover, and then the Manchester United game against Brighton at 7:30, and then of course the Liverpool Brentford game later on. Then on Sunday we're gonna have some serious games as well. Arsenal, Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Man City, Bournemouth, Forest, Wolves, Burnley. Then of course the later game is gonna be Everton versus Tottenham. So Gakpo and Ekitike are coming off for McAllister and Salah. So Gakpo, Ekitike off, McAllister and Salah on. So let's see how things are gonna go. See whether they're gonna get the goals. Mr. Ryan, how are you, man? How are you? Hope you are well. I hope you are well. I'm also doing fine myself. Davies, Tottenham. Yep, Tottenham still drawing 0-0 with Monaco. Yeah, the game is deadlocked at 0-0. Both teams have been unable to break each other down. Yeah, because from the start side, it seems like it's such a dead game. It's such a dead game, man. Because honestly, expected goals in that game. In fact, other than the Atlanta Slavia Prague game, the Monaco Tottenham game, all the other games have produced goals except for those 2. So, let me just check. Let me see the attacking momentum. Actually, it's been all Monaco in the second half. Tottenham has been just sitting back and defending. Yes, welcome to Thomas Frank football, man. Thomas Frank. But anyway, Tottenham just need to survive at the moment because they are missing so many players. They are seriously missing so many players. Have a Madison out with an ACL injury. to have Kulusevski out, Solanke out. This is Salah, Salah unable to cross the ball. Or they put in a successful cross into the box. So Konate has also been taken off for Joe Gomez. So Joe Gomez has come on for Konate. Yeah, so like I said, for Tottenham, I hope that they manage to get their players back fit. Because as far as the injury list is concerned, guys, I think Tottenham have got the longest injury list in Europe right now because they have Matthias Tell out, Ben Davies, Christian Romero, Destiny Odogi, Kotao Takai, Dragusin, Kulusevski, Madison, Bisuma, and Solanke out. Those are how many players? 10 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. So Tottenham currently have 10 players sidelined through injury. That's an entire team. So you see, they have an entire team that is sitting on the treatment table. So that's why I said Tottenham just need to survive during this phase right now. Just ensure that by January, February, most of their players are gonna be back because especially their star players are now Kulusevski and Madison. Those are the guys that are out for longer period. But at least Kulusevski is gonna be back in early November. Madison is gonna be back in mid-February because he had a cruciate ligament injury, and of course, you never recover in good time, especially with such injuries. So those injuries take a bit of time to recover from. So man like Davis, Tottenham, it's been quite peak for them so far, man. I hope that they'll be able to survive. I hope they'll be able to just weather the storm right now and just get a few players back. Yeah, because you can say that they have been reduced to bare bones. Bare bones. Anyway, guys, if it's your first time here on the channel, do smash a like on the video and of course subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It's your first time, of course, do remember to like the video and of course, just like I said, subscribe to the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, smash a like on the video and of course so that you can at least get it out there. Is Robertson kept the ball in play well. Not gonna go out, man. Need to play it upfield. So actually Bayern have scored a fourth goal. So Bayern have scored a fourth goal. Let me guess, it's Harry Kane. In the goal. Oh, Nicholas Jackson. Nice. Nicholas Jackson has scored his first goal for his new club. So it's Bayern 4, Club Brugge 0. Goal has been scored by Jackson, Nicholas Jackson. Yeah, his first goal for his new employers. His first goal for his new employers. So those are the only scores updates currently. Chiesa chased it down nicely. Chiesa should have done a whole lot better. Yes, this pressing for Liverpool is what we were used to last season. This is what we wanted to see. This level of pressing. They're leading 5-1, but they still are pressing Frankfurt from their attacking they have actually pegged Frankfurt back, and whenever Frankfurt do pass the ball in their defensive half, Liverpool are pressing them intensely. This is what we wanted to see. This is how Liverpool used to play last season. I don't know why it took them a lot of time to get going. But anyway, I still have them as third or fourth favorites to win the league because somehow you wonder, will we see the old Liverpool? Because, like I said, they had been scamming results, especially in the first 5 games of the season in the Premier League and also in the Champions League. So they had actually played 2 games. They had actually been scamming victories, but eventually the chickens were coming. The chicken was coming home to roost, man. Because eventually, if you do play poorly, the results are gonna catch up to you. You are gonna get found out soon. So let's hope that it's gonna be the start of something big for them, because they clearly need to get the act together. Or maybe it's the whole Isak thing that is giving them issues. I think Isak is the one who has actually kind of destabilized the rhythm of the team because having a Kitiki up front, and as always, whenever he starts, he somehow manages to get a goal. It's been very, very productive for them. And you can even see even today, even when they're defending, they're actually defending as a unit. All their players are running back just to ensure that they keep the score down. And they've actually dominated Frankfurt as far as chances are concerned. They've actually had 10 corners, 15 attempts, 12 shots on target. Man. So you can say that they've actually bossed Frankfurt. So this is the Liverpool that we are used to. Maybe they are slowly getting back to shape. They're slowly going back to the team that we knew from last season, especially in the first 30 games of the Premier League. And also, I think what the manager has done today has actually worked properly because at least he has rotated the team. So Salah and McAllister were actually benched, and those are the guys that are just pulling off stinker after stinker after stinker. The next player that they need to bench considerably is now Kakes. Yeah, Kakes clearly is not up to the level at Liverpool. So I think if I was Slot, I'd actually bench him for some time. Just allow Robertson to play the next 4 or 5 games because Robertson is way better than Kakes at the present time. Yeah, we might say that Kakes was one of the best left backs last season, but as far as this season is concerned, he's nowhere near. It's also because the way he's been told to play, he's cutting inside rather than going on the overlap. And that is what Kakes is good at. In fact, he's a very good cross of the ball. It's just that his performances have been so poor for Liverpool. And of course, Liverpool are always gonna. I always say, even I call it at the beginning, they're always gonna struggle, especially after they lost Jota, Diaz, and also Darwin Nunes was sold. Then Trent, of course, because Trent was another integral part of their team. Is Frankfurt on the attack? Oh, just put it wide. Ah, was a shot by this Kun this Kun or what? Wonderful shot, man. Wonderful shot. Wonderful shot from the fella. Anyway, guys, if it's your first time on the channel, do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, still no changes in any scoreline so far. So, Monaco, Tottenham game still at 0-0. Atlanta, Slavia Prague still at 0-0. Madrid, Juventus, Madrid are currently leading 1-0. So, I don't know if they're gonna get any late drama. At least Ajax have kind of kept the score down ever since they conceded the fifth goal to Tyreek George. They've kind of kept the score down. It's actually good because you want them to be thrashed, man. Ajax are a good team. Ajax are a good team. One of the teams that has awesome Champions League pedigree, especially as far as past is concerned. They've actually won like 3 Champions League titles. So this is no slouch. They are no slouches, man. Yeah, they won them in the days of actually they won it last in 1996 or 1995? Yeah, the Clarence Seedorf era, yeah. Yeah, they actually won it in 90, I think it's 95 or 96. Yeah, not quite sure, but yeah, they did win the Champions League back then. Also now in the 80s, they actually we only won it with Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff, one of the serious awesome ballers to have ever seen grace the game, man. That was a serious player, man. Johan Cruyff. I was just saying this the other day. If if based on how you played, people were able to rather come up with moves based on how you perform, man. Other name moves after you, then you are super clutch. Because you have the Cruyff turn. Yeah. So those are some serious bowlers. It's sad that we never got a chance to see them in their prime. Because I'm not that old, guys. But maybe the guys who are over 50, 60 years of age maybe can let us know how Johan Cruyff used to play back in the day. Ajax legend. That was a serious Ajax legend, man. Anyway, uh getting to the last minutes of these games. So can pretty much say that all the teams that are currently winning just want to consolidate the result. Maybe they don't see the need to add an extra goal. But today Liverpool have played well. Specifically Robertson as well. He's played well. Because he has been defended well. Chiesa is through on goal. Chiesa unable to find Salah. Yeah, Salah is actually the one who's playing as a lone striker. Because Ekitike was taken off. Ekitike and Gakpo are taken off. I just hope that maybe on the back of this performance that Chiesa can actually get a start soon. Whether it will be in the Brentford game or what. Just playing from the start. See how he performs. Yep. Yeah, because Liverpool clearly today they have not missed a Gravenberch. Because that pivot of Curtis Jones and Sabozla has actually worked. And like I said, I think for me, Nini is better. Who is his name? Curtis Jones. Having the pivot of Curtis Jones, Sabozlai, and Gravenberch can also work. Because sometimes McAllister does pull off stinker after stinker. But Curtis Jones is actually one of the silent performance for Liverpool. Because he does put on a shift, man. Whenever he's called upon, he does put on a serious shift for his team. So I do hope that the manager can reward him with more and more stats rather than insist on McAllister every now and then. Yeah, because Curtis Jones has really played well in that pivot for Liverpool today. He's actually dictated the play well in the absence of Gravenberch. Oh, so Sporting have taken the lead against Marseille, so it's now Sporting 2, Marseille 1. So Sporting have eventually taken the lead. This is Sabozlai, this is Salah Sabozlai, Bradley. Yeah, picked up by Gomez. In fact, maybe Klopp, not Klopp. What am I saying? Slot. Based on how this game has gone, Salah, Salah should have seen Vats in the middle. Should have passed it to him, man. Vats was free. That was a perfect chance to get a goal for Vats, man. Salah, come on, Salah. But you can clearly see that he's also goal hungry, this is the first time, by the way, this season I've seen Liverpool actually play well. Because the other game that they have just been pulling off stinker after stinker after stinker. This is McAllister, this Salah, Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones offside, man. Should have done a whole lot better. Jones. But anyway, it's flagged offside, man. Anyway, the Liverpool game now moves on to stoppage time, eh? So we're gonna have 2 minutes of stoppage time. Gonna have 2 minutes of stoppage time. Yeah, still no goals in the Monaco Tottenham game. Still at 0-0. The game is actually in the 93rd minute. Yeah, Liverpool just be hoping to close this out now. They're now just closing out this game. But Salah, was he offside? Salah is away. Salah shot over the bar. Over the bar, man. Yeah, I can clearly see that Salah is desperate for the goal, He's clearly desperate for the goal, man. In the Monaco game, we're going to have 6 minutes of stoppage time. Already we're into the 3rd minute of stoppage time. The Chelsea game, almost at 90 minutes. Madrid game has moved on into stoppage time. Gonna have 5 minutes of added time. And in the Sporting and Marseille game, actually both teams are now playing with 10 men. Sporting have actually received a red card. Araujo has been sent off for Sporting, so it's now 10 versus 10. Anyway, Bayern Munich game is over, so Bayern Munich have actually won 4-0. So Bayern have actually won their game. Full time. That is now an official result. So Bayern have won 4-0. This Sabozlai, Chiesa. Come on, Chiesa. Should do a whole lot better. And that's it. That was the final action of the game. So Liverpool game is over. Eventually ran out 5-1 winners, coming from behind to win 5-1. At some point it was super peak for them, but somehow they managed to turn it around. They turned it around. The Chelsea game, Chelsea game has now moved into stoppage time. We're gonna have 5 minutes of added time. Is there any other official score? Yeah, the Liverpool game is finished. So Bayern game is also finished. Monaco game is in stoppage time. So is the Madrid game, Juventus. So an attack for Juventus. Rugani, I don't know why he's pushing and shoving in the box, man. And they always do that. That is like a standard operating procedure. Pape, it's Real on the attack. 3 versus 2. Real on the attack. Valverde, Adagula. Should have done better, man. Valverde. Come on, Valverde. That was a serious chance, man. So, anyway, guys, so the Liverpool game is now over. That's an official result. And so is the Madrid Juventus game. So, Madrid have ran out 1-0 winners against Juventus. So that is also an official result. So Madrid, yep, they have won their game 1-0 against Juventus. It's an official result. Which other game is finished? Let's have a glance at the Monaco Tottenham game. Maybe there might be some late drama in that one. This game is also finished as well. Yeah, Tottenham trying to go on the attack. See whether they can close this out. Yep. Anyway, game is also over. The referee has blown for full time. Yeah, so the Monaco game has ended at 0-0. Spurs, that's also a full-time result. So Monaco and Spurs play out to a dull 0-0 draw. So look at the Sporting Marseille game. Yeah, Marseille still losing 2-1. In fact, they had led for so long, but apparently Sporting were able to overturn the deficit. So in the Atlanta game, it's also finished 0-0. So Atlanta have actually drawn with Slavia Prague. So Atlanta and that's also a full-time result. Full-time. So the only game that is still currently being played is the Chelsea game. So all other games have now concluded. All the other games have officially been concluded. So let's see whether Chelsea can get a sixth goal or this game is actually over. You only have 1 more minute of stoppage time to. Only have 1 more minute of stoppage time left in this game. So the Sporting Marseille game almost over, but this Chelsea game is pretty much over. Let's see whether Marseille can get an equalizer. Yep, Marseille on the attack. Crossed into the box. Overcooked the cross, man. Yeah. So the Chelsea game over as well. Let's check if the Chelsea game is over. Yep, Chelsea game is over. Official result. Yeah, so Chelsea game is over. So both Chelsea and Liverpool ran out 5-0 winners on the night. So can clearly say that Liverpool are back. Based on this game, we can say that they are back. Sporting Marseille is also finished. The game just ended. So Sporting have ran out 2-1 winners. So Sporting have won their game against Marseille. Yeah. It was a hard-fought victory for Marseille. For Sporting. That's a very hard-fought victory for Marseille. So anyway, guys, all the games are now officially concluded. Can bring this Champions League watch along to a close. It was a very impressive performance by Liverpool. They dominated Frankfurt from start to finish, even though Frankfurt had actually scored a goal against a run of play. But Liverpool rallied back with 5 goals, 3 in the first half and then 2 more goals in the second half to get the victory. And officially, man like Florian Wirtz has actually gotten a brace of assists today after going double or 10. 0 goals, 0 assists in 10 games. Eventually, it's 11 time lucky. 11 is the charm for Florian Wirtz. So Florian Wirtz has gotten his first official assist for Liverpool. He assisted the Cody Gakpo goal and also the Szoboszlai goal. The other goals were also scored by Eketike, Konate, and Van Dijk. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for being part of this watch along. At least we have made it to the very end, and we are very, very happy. As always, guys, if it's your first time here on the channel, do remember to smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you're gonna view this later on after the stream has finished, do remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, for if you're gonna view this as a returning subscriber, do remember to like the video so that you can get the content out there. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for being part of this watch along. It was a wonderful night of football. At least you can officially say that Liverpool are back based on one performance. Let's hope that they can build on this when they go forward, because their next game against Brentford is not going to be easy. But we do hope that at least they're going to carry the day. Yeah, because of course you do not want them to surrender their league title or very early in October. Want them at least to fight for their title, man, in the Premier League. But let's hope that this performance is not gonna be a one-off. They're gonna pick up from this. At least they have been able to stop the rot. They're on a very dismal run of 4 defeats in a row. But at least they've managed to end that run. So let's hope that they're gonna pick up from this performance and actually improve on their form in the Premier League. Because in the Premier League, it's actually 3 defeats in a row. So anyway, thank you so much, guys, for being part of this watch along. Thank you for making all the way to the end. As always, guys, if you're gonna see this later on, do remember to like the video. And if it's gonna be your first time on this channel, coming across this content, do subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and of course also turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted anytime that we do go live. Anyway, it's been a good evening. Thank you guys for making it all the way to the end. Until the next video, peace, good night.